UFC 314, Yair Rodriguez versus Patricio Pitbull, coming over from Bellator. It then turned into the PFL, but this is a Bellator legend, folks, and I believe he wins this fight. I do. I think he's going to go in there, shock the world. I think people are looking at Yair as the UFC staple, so to speak, but he seemed like he was focused on some other things, man. I feel like Yair's also the type to maybe overlook Mr. Pitbull over here, and I think Yair, I didn't like him getting into the big thing with Diego, and I didn't like him even making those comments about Diego Lopez and him representing the Mexican flag. I think that was Yair Rodriguez bored fighting an unranked fighter, right? And looking past Patricky and going to, or Patricio, I think his brother's name, I don't know, the Pitbull brothers, but whatever. Looking past him and picking a fight with Mr. Diego Lopez. I think that's what he was trying to do. And we're going to see if it pays off, man, because this is his opportunity. Think of it like this, man. All your life, you've been a winner. But it didn't matter how bad you knocked the guy out. It didn't matter how many guys you knocked out, right? Multiple time champion, all this stuff. Doesn't matter. You did it in Bellator. And to a lot of people, it don't really count. And now you have an opportunity to fight someone in the UFC, someone who's fought for a title. You know, he lost to Mr. Volkanovski. He did. And you have a chance to show what you're made of and if you could beat him. And if he could, that's a big feather in the cap for him. It's a big validation for Bellator fighters. You know, Michael Chandler did the same damn thing when he came over. Then you had Michael Venom Page, you know. A lot of people thought that. I thought that about Michael Venom Page. I thought he was just a can crusher in Bellator. And to some extent he is, because, you know, when he reaches a certain level, he's not getting those highlight reel knockouts. He's having the stare down and the very boring staring contest, watching paint dry kind of fight. But that's neither here nor there. He has gotten his hand raised over guys such as Kevin Holland. You know, you got to give credit where it's due. And I have a feeling that Patricio Pitbull is going to go in there. And I'm going to say he stops Yair Rodriguez. I'm going to say he goes in there and he stops Yair Rodriguez. And a lot of people are going to be shocked. And now all of a sudden, you know, he jumps into the top 5. And now you might be talking title shot. Now you might be doing Volkanovski versus Pitbull. That would be huge if Volkanovski ends up winning, you know. So I want to know what you think in the comment section below, whether you agree or disagree, whether you agree. How does my outro go? Leave it in the comments below whether you agree or disagree. It doesn't matter. Join the discussion. Follow for more. Leave a like if you enjoyed the time spent. And of course, you are all appreciated. Thank you.